INR 160 crore electricity bill, market cap of 1500 crore, 0% renewable energy and a PAT of 72 crore. Exact number of a steel company based out of Andhra Pradesh. CFO and a board analyzed these numbers and found out that their PAT is being eaten by the burgeoning electricity cost. Confused, worried, they decided to go for renewable energy solution so that they can reduce their electricity bill and increase their renewable energy footprint to at least 70-80% level so that their product also becomes acceptable in the export market. They evaluated multiple solutions, being it open access, on-site. They evaluate multiple technologies, solar wind hybrid, but weren't sure which one to take. So here I am making this video for this CFO, for this board, and for all of you so that you can decode and understand from the 5 steps that I'm going to share with you, so that once you have the electricity bills or the requirement of your plant, you can apply these 5 steps and understand which solution to take for, which technology to go for solar wind hybrid, and so that you can make most money and the great returns on your investment. Make sure you watch this video till the end, because I'm going to share the 5th step, which is the most powerful step, as it tells you the maximum replacement and the maximum ROI. So without any further delay, let's get started. Step number 1, check plant energy profile. Check what has been the consumption profile over the last 36 months. Decode it at a 15-minute level. Forecast it for next 5-10 years. Check what are the non-operational days, operational days throughout the year. Match it with solar, wind, hybrid generation profile. This will give you idea that how does the consumption look like and which technology does it match. For example, in this case, this plant has a cost of 160 crore, which means assuming 10 rupees as the cost, so they must be consuming 16 crore consumption. So check if this 16 crore consumption is skewed towards solar or wind or a hybrid, so that you have a clear picture that which technology and its generation matches the consumption profile. Once you are done with this, go to the step number 2. Step number 2, check existing sources of power. Check if they have any existing sources of power, be it renewable or non-renewable. Check what are the cost of these sources of power. Check what are the renewable energy sources out of it. Reduce it from the 16 crore consumption that they need, so that you can understand what is the replaceable units that you need from the renewable energy solution. For example, if they have 16 crore units and there are none renewable energy solutions that they have already taken, in this case, the replaceable units required from the renewable energy solution is 16 crore. So once you arrive at this, go for the step number 3. Step number 3 is to study the state regulations. When you are studying the state regulations, study for both on-site and off-site solutions. For on-site, look at, is there any capacity cap? What is the net metering limit? Also check how much is the space available. Similarly, for off-site, check what does the banking regulation talks about, what are the open access charges, and apply these regulations on these 16 crore replacement units. For example, you applied these on 16 crore replacement units and found out that approximately 6 megawatt can be done on-site based on the space and based on the regulation. This will give you roughly around 1 crore units, and the total replaceable units come around 12 crore. So you have 11 crore still to be replaced. And if you apply these regulations and you found out that 11 crore can be replaced through a combination of solar and wind. Solar could be around, let's say, 40 odd megawatt, and wind could be around, again, similar 20-30 megawatt capacity that comes out. So you now, after applying these regulations, you have tentative on-site capacity and tentative off-site capacity that this customer can take, and you can get the replaceable units. Once you have done this, go to step number 4. Step number 4 is to do the financial analysis. Now do the financial analysis of the on-site and off-site capacity that you have come up with. And while you are doing the financial analysis, what you have to do is to calculate the cash outflow month by month and the cash inflow on a month by month on the next 25 years. Calculate the IRR and the NPV of both of these solutions and check, are you getting the maximum NPV and maximum replacement on the capacity that you have identified? If not, then go to step number 3 again, do the step number 4 again, and keep doing it till you find the optimal mix where you are making a maximum replacement and the maximum NPV. So by doing this iterative step number 3 and 4, you will have multiple combinations in front of you. of the capacity of on-site and off-site and amongst the technology, whether it is solar, wind, solar hybrid. So once you have reached this stage, go to step number 5. Step number 5, which is the most critical step, is called as decision metric. So what you're gonna do in this is plot all the capacities that you have received by doing step number 3 and 4. You will have multiple capacity mix. Against that, plot the NPV and the replacement. Figure out the optimal number where you are getting the maximum NPV and the maximum replacement. And that's the point where you have to freeze the capacity that you have to take in each of the solution, the technology that you have to take in each of the solution. For example, let's say in this case, for this CFO to replace these 16 crore units, he figured out, let's say 12 crore units are replaceable. For it requires, let's say, on-site capacity of 6 megawatt, off-site capacity of, let's say, solar of 45 megawatt and wind of 30 megawatt, and he is getting the maximum NPV and maximum replacement. And that becomes the decision matrix, and that becomes the right place for him to achieve the renewable energy goals and reduce the PAT. I hope you found this 5-step framework powerful and you can apply this in-house, do it on your own. And if you did, then here is my invitation to book a one-on-one consultation call with me and my team. In this call, what we are going to do is to decode your electricity bill in a way that you are able to understand what is the right renewable energy solution for you and which gives you the maximum return and also the maximum replacement. Trust me, this call will give you at least 10x value on your investment of 1 hour time, because it's going to save at least 4 to 5 months of your time doing it on your own in-house, because experts are doing it day in, day out. So hurry up, book a one-on-one consultation call in the link below. We have only 10 slots in a month, and out of which 3 slots are already taken up. So 7 slots a month. I'm looking forward to see you in that call along with my team and in my next video. Thank you.